everyone, and welcome to 2025. And baby, it's cold outside. It snowed all day today here in Colorado, and I was coming up with ideas for new tutorials to make. One of the ideas was a penguin with a scarf on. So what better day than a cold, snowy day to make a penguin wearing a scarf? And I've also always wanted to kind of revisit some of my older first video designs because they were made a really long time ago with really crappy cameras and lighting and sound and all the things. So I've always wanted to redo some of my older videos, and then we'll put a new little twist on it today. So I am starting off with a white 260, and that's going to be 6 pumps back and forth on a dual action hand pump. And then you can use black for the other color of the penguin, but today, since it's kind of just like a snowy January themed penguin, I'm gonna do one of my favorite beautiful turquoise colors. So about 6 pumps again. Same for both, and you're gonna take the nozzles of both balloons and just tie them together right away. Now the first thing I do on my white is I come down about 3 inches and I'm gonna make my first twist. Fold your white balloon over and make another twist back at the beginning here. And then what you're going to do is take your blue or black or whatever color you're using, and that's going to come up and over those 2 white bubbles. So you have one on either side, twist it in, and that is the head of our penguin. Now we're going to put 2 fat, cute little cheeks on either side, and those are going to sit right underneath the white eye bubbles here. So just squeeze out your white balloon a little bit before you do this next step. Fold it over just about the size of your palm, and then make a twist. And then we're gonna do the same thing again, so you've gotta have 2 cheeks, right? So fold your balloon over. And if you're having trouble because there's a lot of balloon right here, what I like to do is use my left hand to kind of hold all the other bubbles and balloons back. And then just this balloon that I'm working with is sticking out, and my twisting hand can grab it and twist it around. All right, so now you're just gonna stack that up so that you have this. 1 cheek on each side of the face. You have the white in front and your colored balloon in the back, ready to make the body of your penguin. So we're gonna come down about 3 inches again and twist both balloons together. Now your colored balloon is gonna come back up into the head and then back down to the bottom. Before you do that step, give it a nice little squeeze to soften it. So we're gonna fold it up. I like to go up on the back side of the penguin, right up into the cheek. You can twist this beforehand, or you can just grab everything and twist it together. What I usually do is just kind of wrap it around that neck 1 time, and then I bring mine down the front on the other side of the penguin, back into the bottom. Now if you want to kind of stack everything back up so you can see what it's looking like, that's what we have so far. Now at this point, I set this aside, or if I'm standing, I put it under my arm like that. And then we grab the color we're gonna use for the feet and the beak. I'm gonna make about a 2-inch bubble, fold my balloon over, grab the knot of our balloon and wrap it into that twist. And then I'm gonna pull that nozzle through the middle of those 2 bubbles so this is locked and secured. Same thing again for the other side, matching 2 bubbles, twist them around. Now I'm gonna cut off the rest of this, but set it aside because that's gonna be our beak. And before I attach the feet, what I'm gonna do with this nozzle piece, or this tail piece, is I'm gonna take it and wrap it through both feet in the middle, just 1.5 times, and that will secure those feet so I don't have to tie it, but so that saves my fingers, especially when I have a nice fun new blister on my finger. I don't have to do any extra tying, so save your fingers as much as you can. Now I'm gonna take these feet, and from the back of the penguin, I'm gonna place them at the bottom of my penguin, and then coming from the back, we're just gonna take each foot and push it forward. And then I'm gonna switch places with these feet to lock them on there. It's looking cute. All right, we are done with our white balloon. You can get that out of the way now. And I don't tie this off either. I'm just gonna take it and up into the body. It's gonna go. And if you wanna kind of bring it out and then back in somewhere else, That will make it more secure. That way you don't have to do any extra tying. And then with the tail, penguins don't really have a whole lot of tail, but you do want enough tail so that it kind of makes a little tripod on the base here so that he can stand up on his own on a table or something. It's always nice at restaurants when their little balloon animal that they get can just sit there on the table beside them. So I'm gonna cut it off about 2 inches out. And this part you do have to tie just one little knot here. And that way when you're set your design down on the table, he can easily stand up by himself and just looks really cute. And everybody walking by is like, where'd you get one? I want one too. And then you'll just be making thousands of penguins and you'll dream about making penguins like I legit have had dreams about making balloon penguins. I've made so many. Okay, we're gonna take that scrap piece that we saved from his feet and we're gonna put a little puff of air in here, just as big as you want your beak to be. And then I like to do this if there's any kids. Come here, child. Come on over. You're gonna help me, okay? Come close. All right, I need you to blow on the end of this balloon when I count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at that. You made the penguin beak. All right, thank you, you may go. All right, so then we take this and we're gonna place it right in the front of his face, pull it back nice and tight so it's snug, wrap it around a couple times, and then you're just gonna hide the tail of this inside his little penguin body. No one will ever see it. Adorable. The classic balloon penguin. I'm gonna go ahead and put the eyes on in case you want to stop watching, you don't care about the scarf part. You can see how I've done the eyes for like 20 years. And I always ask my little customers if their animal is gonna be a boy or a girl. If it's a boy, I draw it like this. If it's a girl, I give her little pretty eyelashes. The other thing I usually do on a black and white penguin for sure is to draw on a little bow tie and a couple of dots coming down for his tuxedo, but since today is a cold, snowy day, we need to give our penguin a scarf. I don't know how these penguins survive in the wild without scarves, so we need to give our penguin a scarf. I'm using pink because it goes really nicely with the color scheme that we're using so far. So what I'm gonna do is on my 160, I've just inflated about halfway. We're gonna come up about 1.5 inches or so. And then we're just gonna make a small round bubble. Fold your balloon over, grab that round bubble, twist it around itself, make your pinch twist. It's always good to have the scarf tails just kind of off to the side, not like right in the middle in the front of your design. So we're gonna hold that off to the side as we tightly wrap this 160 all the way around underneath those cheeks and connect it back into our little pinch twist on the side there. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. Okay, and then to finish this, we're going to cut off the other tail of our scarf. So just carefully let go of the 160 parts that you don't need. And then I'm gonna trim off this extra bit here by our knots. So cute. It's so cute. I don't know why this scarf just makes it look so much cuter than the original. Okay. One thing that can really, if it's even possible to make this cuter, get yourself, and I'm gonna see if I can get some of this at the Capitol Convention for you guys at my table. No guarantees because it's getting close to time to go, but Superstar face paint in bubblegum. I think it's no, this is baby pink. This is so good for making the cutest little blush on your critters. So just put a finger in there and just dab it and spread it on those little cheeks. And it's just the perfect consistency to go on these balloons. It can spread around without getting blotchy. Look at that. Can you see it in the camera? It's just this little touch that just is like, oh, it's so cute. Okay, so there is the new take, the new twist on my original penguin design. This is perfect for all of your events that you have through the rest of this winter. He's not necessarily Christmas themed, but he's definitely cold winter themed. And you can change the colors if you do want it to be, you know, for holidays next year or something. And then penguins are always popular no matter what part of the year it is, especially if they're just the black and white penguins. So you've got some options. I cannot wait to see pictures of your penguins this week. Please mess around, experiment, change the colors, see how cute you can make this thing. And I want to see pictures. You can post those in our Facebook group, the Twister Sister Facebook group. Share your work there. We can all see and get inspired by what everybody's doing. And because this turned out so cute, I think I am going to draw up some clip art of this new cuter penguin style. So if you're a member of our clip art vault, you'll have access to that as soon as I put it in the vault. You'll be able to log in and grab all the clip art you need along with this new guy. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in person at Capitol Convention. So I hope you're going, and I'll see you then. Bye everyone.